Welcome viewers. So today just I will go from the sixth stanza, the sixth paragraph of the chief shuttle. Your dead cage to love you and the land of their nativity as soon as they pass the portals of the tomb and wander away just beyond the stars. So here is the statement is given. The statement is given by the chief shuttle that your dead cage to love you and the land of their nativity as soon as they pass the portals. Portals mean the gateway of the tomb and wander away beyond the stars. Star means your that is called the grave or the tomb of the ancestors. So here means the Europeans, the ancestors of the Europeans, after their death, they cage to love their fellow men, their fellow persons after their death. They cage to love means they stop loving their fellow persons. But here, in case of the American natives, they never forget their fellow persons. They never forget about their beautiful lands with which the great attachment and the great associations with the land and also the ashes of their ancestors. So here the comparison is made between these two. So that is they are soon forgotten and never return. Our dead never forget this beautiful world that they gave them being. Yes, here the chief shuttle has very brilliantly spoken about that. That our these are also native tribes. So don't forget means our ancestors they never forget about us. Never forget about our fellow persons because they think that there is a sacredness and purity of the feelings, the great attachment of the land. Not only the great attachment or great association with the land, but also that is the ashes of their fellow persons, the tombs, the graves of their fellow persons, because there is a close sacredness, there is a purity that is of the land and as well as also the ashes of their forefathers or the ancestors. So that is, they also keep on loving, they keep on loving the different objects of the nature. So that is different objects, that is the sky, rivers, magnificent rivers, lakes, valleys, soils, and also that is called the rocks also. Even though the rock is a dome, it is non-living, still then it is the witness of their glory and witness of their also the sorrow and the sad and the happiness and the cheerfulness. It is also a part and parcel of their life. So that's why they keep on loving every aspects of the nature, every beauty of the nature, every element of the nature. That's why they don't never forget even the beautiful land. They had a great attachment with that. But in case of the whites, there are also forefathers and also there means the ancestors. They cage to love, stop loving toward them after their death. No more just a feeling of cooperation and no more loving and also no more helpfulness and no more also dreaming about them and so no more about also progress or the development feeling feeling about them. So that is also deserted for their fellow persons. But here, in case of the American natives, they have drastically and given also their purity of loving their fellow persons. So another, the tribe follows tribe and the nation follows nation like the waves of the sea. So it is the order of the nature and regret is useless. So here, Chief Settle has just very profusely and enthusiastically just added that the tribes just like the tribe follows another tribe, the nation follows another nation. So like the waves of the sea, one wave just follows another waves because it is the order of the nature, it is the principle of the nature, it is the system of the nature because it is the supreme hands control over that. Nobody can change it. So likewise, so we should not feel regretful, we should not feel just sadness and also not feeling hopelessness about that because it is the rule and law of the God, Almighty God. So whatever happen, it is sure to happen, nobody can also change it. So that is your time of decay, just may be distant, but it will surely come. And for even the white man, whose God walked and talked with them just as a friend to friend, and cannot be exempt from the common destiny. And you may be brothers after all, just we'll see. Here is given, Chief Settle has told that. So that is means the white Americans decay, their death, that is also most one day it will happen also there because our races just will be disappear just after a few years, means the American natives, they will be disappeared and they will come to an end, they will be just perished, just they will also lose their lives just in a few more years, their number will be just decreased to a just magnificent numbers, means their the numbers will be decreased very considerably. So here the chief settle has just told that our race is going to be disappeared very soon, already it has gone and it will also in future will be disappearance of its our races will be soon. But in case of the white Americans, their races also one day will be perished, one day will be decayed, but it is a little bit of distance is there, little bit of gap is there, means after some years also their races, means the white American races will also comes to an end. But if we just feel or share the common destiny means if you will just have the same sanguinity, means the same the destiny, then we can have also like brothers and feeling the feelings of brothers, same destiny comes to us, one day it will come the same destiny, means we are just mutually will cooperate each other and we will feel like just brothers. Otherwise the two races may go down, the two races will be just die down, two races will be just decayed or perished one day. So just why, so common destiny is just required for both races for progressive and the development. So the now the last stanza. So in all that there is no place dedicated to solitude. Here the teacher has told there is no place in the whole world where there is no place only there is no one place you can find. There is no one place also there is you can find that is empty or alone is there. Because it is the God's rule, it is the supreme rule of the nature, means every land is full of that is called the living and non-living things. Even the single land just you can't find just on the earth wherever there is no single land is there which is alone, which is solitude, means the God has filled up the earth that may be living or the non-living things, that is. And also at night when the streets of your cities and villages are silent and you think them deserted, they will throng with the returning of the hosts. Means at the night time, suppose when you watch your the cities and the towns, just like feeling that means is nobody is there. Mean you feel alone, just you feel deserted, you feel hopeless, and you feel it is quite darkness, simple atmosphere, silence is ruling over there. But you don't think that it is deserted, because tomorrow it also may be crowded, or at any time also it may be crowded with the peoples. Tomorrow just you see just at the silence night, your cities and towns is deserted. Means peaceful, nobody is there, no disturbance. So only darkness is prevailing there. But you don't think tomorrow it may be crowded with the peoples. Tomorrow also it may be also crowded with just the peoples, and also many more expectations will come tomorrow. So don't think the negativeness means the silence is only there. And it is villages, it's silent, you think them deserted and will be thronged with the returning means the glory will again return coming back. The American just natives glory, the greatness, it has lost. Their races has been disappeared. So they will come. Their races will come again live. Their races will come again to be existed on the earth. So that's why the comparison is also quite also best and aptly means it is suitable for it. So comparison means like the cities and also the villages just are silent. Nobody is there, it is barren field, just like this comparison is. So that is means you don't be hopeless, you get the positiveness about that. One day it will be filled with just somebody, one day it will be filled with the glories, the expectations, and also the commandments of the orders. So that is, and filled with the still love the beautiful land, and the white man will never alone. So that's why the white man cannot be just be left alone there. The black person who are dead. So here black just chief setter has told that means so those dead are also those are dead. You don't think that they have gone. Here just one paragraph he has told means he has told that those are dead, they are not powerless. Tomorrow they will arise, they will awaken to our hearts, they will support her. And the lands, the fields will be swarmed with, will be filled with the, that is called the dead, that is called, those are the unseen, that the deads of the tribes. So here his comparison is quite good. Means here he has promised that and he has proved that those are dead, you don't just feel that they are powerless. So Chief Senator has requested the white Americans just to consider them politely or kindly with their also native tribes, because one day they will awake, one day they will arise, and they will be dreaming about their fellow persons. The lands will be filled up, swarmed with, that is called the invisible dead of the native tribes persons. So that's why means here he has proved that so there is no death, only the transformation from one world to another world. So it means again only the physically they have transferred their lives after their death, but spiritually they are still living in our hearts. That's why. So it is now it is completed. So thank you all. Have a good day.